What's up, everybody? Rinde from Ask Rinde, your number one community for foreclosure, income, and credit. So today I just want to share with you guys a quick article that was done recently by CoreLogic, which is the number one aggregator for foreclosure information in the nation. And they actually recently released a report citing a 21-year high in early stage mortgage delinquencies. So like we've been talking about for a while, we've been expecting that there will be some sort of crack showing when it comes to not only the foreclosure market, but also the real estate market. Because so far, buyers have been driving everything and making the real estate market really bubble. As some of you may know, I'm a real estate agent here in New Jersey, and we've been getting multiple offers on properties going on the market, and people coming in from New York, different areas, and basically overbidding for the property. And that's because the mortgage money is cheap. 30-year fixed this week went to about, I think, a little less than 3%, which is unheard of, and it's never happened before. And so all of this drive has kind of like pushed to the side or kept quiet the brewing crisis and storm that's going to occur, or occurring rather, in households all around the country when it comes to people's position when it comes to keeping their home or foreclosure. Many people have been watching this, getting the government stimulus that's been given, receiving that, the $600 a week plus in addition to whatever they've been getting, whether in your state, if it's $200, $300, whatever it is. They've been getting that money, and that's been keeping them afloat. But now a lot of those stimulus programs are coming to an end. And I know that there was an extension recently done, but at some point the government can't keep giving stimulus. So at some point they're going to cut things off and then let the chips fall where they may. And I think that most people are kind of, I would say, looking to see what they can do and what they can position their family in, so that when things do fall out, they're okay. That could be finding a job. That could be establishing some sort of business. That could be looking at what's going on around and seeing if they can, really find a way to be able to generate money. And I find that many people have been reaching out for questions regarding this. So I wanted to actually just share with you that, being that we're seeing early stage mortgage delinquencies hit this high, these are people who are between 30 to 59 days behind. They have now risen from a rate of 3.6 to 6.1% spike in these delinquencies. We can expect that there's going to be much more. Specifically, as time goes on and as stimulus runs out, we're going to start seeing more people come out and really show the truth, because once the mortgage and the servicers, they're going to come to a breaking point. There's only but so much they can carry, because right now the servicers are carrying everything. And what they're doing is that those people who are in forbearances, they've said to them, okay, well, you will defer your payment, we'll go ahead and cover everything, and at some point you'll have to actually pay us back that money. In the interim, who's paying for the taxes? Who's paying the insurance? Who's paying those things that have to be paid on a monthly basis? So you'll find out that when you look at your mortgage statement, if you were to look at an updated mortgage statement, you'll probably see a negative in your escrow balance, because the companies and the mortgage services have been paying that. But how long can they do that? Can they carry it for 1 quarter? Can they carry it for 2 quarters? Because mortgage services are not banks. They're just facilitators. They take the money from you, they actually make the payments, and then they pay the investor. So at some point there's going to be a snowball effect where they may stop paying the municipalities, and the municipalities get behind, and then they start filing and putting pressure on the government for an infusion of money to keep themselves going. Then you start seeing things like services and city services cut. Your garbage man doesn't show up. The people who do the tree cutting and basic services that the city offers, they don't do, because they don't have the money to pay the workers. They got to cut them. They have to cut them off. So it's a snowball effect. So the solution to all of this, really, to be honest with you, is that you can't really account for what the government does, what your city does, whoever, whatever other external forces and people and groups do. You just can account for you, and you got to make sure that you all are solvent, your household is solvent. And so with this news, I want to really just highlight 4 things that I've been sharing, and I've actually specialized in these over the years, and I teach most of the people in the academy this specific topic and this specific outcome option that you need to have when it comes to dealing with these kind of crises. Number 1 is becoming a digital marketing expert. These are skill sets, and these are things that you need to be able to be positioned in, so that when delinquency threats come up, when things happen that are outside of your control regarding what the government does as far as their stipulation and as far as their assistance, you're in a position where you can not only make money without a job, without having to go and qualify somewhere and expose yourself to potential health risks, you can still make money from home. So number one is being a digital marketing expert and being a digital marketing consultant. Number two would be a high ticket closer. These are people who are licensed in some way or fashion, and they are able to close high ticket items, homes, cars, large products that are normally over $5,000. Number three, consulting. Consulting is key. If you want to get a quick way to start generating money, you need to learn how to become and set up consultancy. And number four would be services. Services are all around. They're needed everywhere. We need to figure out a way how to insert ourselves so that we start making money off of services. So those four things is one I just wanted to touch on. We'll go more into depth. I may do videos on each to be able to share with you all how to actually go about starting these things and investing yourself and your time into it, and maybe taking seed capital that you have in order to be able to develop some of these skill sets, because most businesses will be going towards this route where they're not going to be looking for the same norm. They're going to want things automated. I've shared about this many times on my channel. They're going to want things automated. They're going to want things more turnkey that are not dependent on humans. And you want to make sure that you're in that position where you cannot be one of the victims of these early mortgage forbearances, and also the outcome of what may happen with the economy and the market. It is going to get worse. So definitely want to highlight that to you. I think that with the mortgage market, we expect that the mortgage market will continue to be good and really probably remain and even go below 2%. Below 2%, I'm going to say that. Below 2%, right? Just below, smidge below 2%. So I don't see anything happening different with the mortgage market between now and 2022, 2023, early 2023. So that's something that it will be beneficial for any buyers that are looking to get into the game. But for us who are looking at real estate that we're trying to retain, dealing with saving our homes, etc., we have to make sure that we're positioned well so that we are able to keep the properties and have income coming in, even if we have to stay home and we can't go out because of whatever. It could be violence going on, it could be looting, it could be health crisis, it could be a second wave of the coronavirus. So many things to look out for, but I just wanted to share with you and highlight those four things to start looking out for. These are skill sets. These are things that you need to acquire and be in so that you can make money regardless of whatever. So I hope you guys get some sort of tidbit out of this. I would like to know your thoughts. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. If there's anything that you can add for our community and our audience that can help them to be able to be in position. I think what I may start doing is making suggestions on different services that you can develop and start in order to be able to help you throughout and position yourself well. So I think we may do that starting out to be able to help you guys get some sort of footing as to what to do to make money from home. So look forward to talking to you guys. If you have any questions, email me, askrendenetwork@gmail.com. Till next time, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.